The No Face Movement, and it's August the 20th, 2018. Excuse me, folks. Most of the time, I put my warnings and watches, even if there's severe hurricane, I do their own broadcast, their own video. Alright. But most of the time, there ain't a lot of stuff, I just categorize it all in one video. And tonight, we are not doing that. Tonight, we got too much stuff to worry about, folks. We're talking about earthquakes, typhoon. We are talking about Hurricane Lane. Yes, last week, Hurricane Headrow, the Hypercane, what I was calling it, missed Hawaii. Hurricane Lane, I believe there's actually a good possibility that this thing is going to turn and hit Hawaii. I mean, I'm warning people of Hawaii way before the system's going. We got earthquake warnings for Southern California. All right, we got major storms and maybe a little tornado outbreak in the next tonight, tomorrow, through the south, the Midwest, the Northeast. All right, but right now we are talking about Haarp. All right, and the Pacific Ocean and how it is intensifying all these storms. All right, if you watch this is the morph compose. All right, it shows you the jet streams, the water jet streams, the higher clouds. All right, folks, and off here, this is Hurricane Lane, and it's following that path. All right, the normal jet stream. All right, doesn't look like it's turning. All right, but right here gets hit by Haarp. Bam. All right, behind it. All right, in the Gulf of Mexico, through Mexico, to the southern East Pacific, in the middle right there, getting hit by Haarp. But when Hurricane Lane gets hit by Haarp, watch, it gets hit by 2 times. It morphs right here, right behind it. It cuts loose. Then it gets hit by Haarp. Boom. And then it intensified last night to a Category 4. All right. Now this is even crazier. Look at the biggest storm on Earth right now. Typhoon Soulik. Alright, that's heading straight towards Japan, getting nailed with Haarp, as we can see. Alright, and this is going to be a devastating storm. Right behind that path, alright, watch. It got hit by Haarp too. There's going to be another Typhoon, Cimaron, that's a typhoon right now. Alright, and it's right behind its tail of Typhoon Soulik. And you can see when it gets intensified. Right here, watch. And it goes all the way off the map, too. You see this line it goes? It's hitting Typhoon Soulik. And where it hits Typhoon Soulik, we're about to show you. We had earthquakes that were 8.2. Alright, folks. And there's a lot of outbreaks of earthquakes right there. So right now, the 3 most powerfulest storms on Earth that's in the Pacific, Category 4, Hurricane Lane, getting hit by Haarp. Boom. And we're going to do a whole video next on Hurricane Lane, because I'm going to put warnings and watches out for Hawaii, because this thing got hit by Haarp and then intensified. If you look at the time when it re-intensify, this thing might hit Hawaii. Now, Typhoon Soulik has been getting hit by Haarp and is the most powerfulest typhoon and storm on Earth right now. And it's barreling right towards the southern islands and southern Japan. And it looks like it's going to go straight up, hit South Korea, North Korea. Alright. But what's the most interesting is the proof on this. Typhoon Cimaron. Alright. Where this thing got hit by Haarp. Right there. And then again. Right here. And again. I'm going to show you, folks. We're going to go straight. Give me 1 second. Earthquake live feed. Now this is where Haarp hit. You seen where Haarp hit, right? We had 8.2, all of that. Alright. And let me put on solid. Let me put it up to 4.0s. Alright. And Bam. Alright. This is where we're seeing all this Haarp. This is where that 8.2 is. Alright. And Japan is right here. Look at all those earthquakes. Alright. This is proof right here that Haarp hit Typhoon Sakura. Hit Typhoon right here. If I can zoom out. Look at this. That's Japan. Sakura is right up here. And so is Cimaron. Look at that. Look at all those earthquakes. And that's where the 8.2 earthquake was too. Alright. Look down here. Just that stream of line. 8.2 all the way at the bottom by Tonga in the Fiji. Up north where Cimaron is 6.3, 7.4, 5.5. Alright, folks. Let's go right back to the map. You can see where Haarp hits. Boom. 8.2 earthquake happens. Alright. You can see that where these hurricanes are getting hit by Haarp again, folks. So, if you live in any of this region, Haarp is intensifying Sakura, the most powerful storm. Intensified Typhoon Cimaron. It's going to follow right behind Typhoon Sakura. We got major earthquakes happening on this part, right? And when you go to cross from where those 8.2 earthquakes happen, the same thing is happening over here. You just see it down there by South America, Central America. Now let's look. Let's go right back to the Earthquake 3D live feed. And we got a lot of stuff to talk because I'm going to put warnings and watches out for California. And you've seen where it happened. Right here. Alright. And that's right there. Central America. Northern part of South America. Alright. Right across. That's where Fiji is. Look at all those earthquakes. Major earthquakes. 8.2 all aftershocks, before shocks. And what's crazy is where those two typhoons are. Typhoon Cimaron. Alright. You can see this is that area. Typhoon Cimaron and Typhoon Sakura that's up north. But where Typhoon Cimaron is, you can see all those earthquakes. So this is proof that Haarp is intensifying these storms. For what reason, I do not know. But yes, if you live in Hawaii in the path of Hurricane Lane, and you're near the big island, go all the way to Honolulu to the smaller islands, all right? If you live in Central America, if you live in northern South America, if you live on the west coast of the United States of America, warnings and watches for earthquakes till August the 27th, and warnings and watches for the next few days from Typhoon Sakura. That's going to pass the southern islands and southern part of Japan, and then following right behind it, alright, is Typhoon Cimaron. It's taking the same kind of path but a little bit northerner, so it might hit central Japan. Alright, so warnings and watches for China, for Typhoon first. China, North, South Korea, and southern part of Japan and its island till August 24th. Warnings and watches from August 25th to August 27th for half of Japan, from central Japan down south, northern South Korea, China, alright, and the islands. Alright, folks. And definitely warnings and watches from August the 23rd to the 26th if you live in Hawaii for Hurricane Lane and earthquakes. Now, if you live in around Indonesia, New Zealand, Australia, warnings and watches for major earthquake activity as our planet is going through changes. On top of this, Haarp, we also got solar winds, so all these storms are going to intensify again in the next 24 to 48 hours, as I'm going to show you. We go to spaceweather.com. All right, folks. Solar winds has arrived. Earth is entering a stream of high-speed solar wind, and this is causing geomagnetic activity around the Arctic Circle. But on top of solar winds, on top of solar flares really go through the top, charges up the atmosphere, and goes into the earth and charge up the earth plates and plateaus. Alright? But solar wind only charges up our solar system and our sky, so storms intensify, folks. So on top of these major typhoons and major hurricanes, these storms are going to intensify in the next 24 to 72 hours on top of Haarp. And we got to watch it one more time, and I'm gone because we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, folks. A lot of stuff, and each of these storms and earthquakes, what's happening around the world, deserve their own little broadcast and not lump into a sum of stuff. So if this ever loads back up, there we go. We're going to zoom out, watch it yourself. All right, now it's going to start up right back on August the 17th. And just watch right off the stream. This is the first and most intense thing. All right, this thing goes all the way off screen when this happens. Looks like you see that? Bam. That intensify Typhoon Cimaron. If you can see that white dot in the middle of Sakura, that's been getting intensified by Haarp. White dot, and it is intensifying, plus the stream that's going to turn right towards Hawaii, folks. And the earthquakes down here, look. Bam. Alright, folks, this is the No Face Moon. Please like, subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter, Facebook. This is the Move. Until next time, facing off. Stay tuned because we got a lot of stuff to bring you.